I went to a small liberal arts college in the Midwest in the US. And coming out of that, there wasn't a lot of recruiting that came to campus. And so you had to forge your own way. I reached out to the various contacts I had across investment banking because I knew I wanted to get to New York. And so investment banking at that time was the one that provided a solid training ground. But even at the very early stages, almost the first day of training in my job, I knew that I wasn't going to be doing this for the rest of my life. Like I knew that it was somewhere where I wanted to learn, I wanted to develop some skills, but that I thought it would be a stepping stone towards getting deeper understanding of business. So I started by in sort of financial institutions, M&A in investment banking, advising various kinds of companies in the financial space. And I've essentially stayed at that in that domain space my entire career, looking at financial services companies and then evolving into fintech. So I've never looked at a different kind of business in my entire life. It's always been financial. So fintech over the last few years has been this very hot sector. So it's had a tremendous evolution. And when I started in this space in the sort of early to mid 2000s, it wasn't called fintech yet. And we were just making investments in market structure changes or inefficiencies or tools that can help you perform services better. As the sector evolved, I think what was interesting was the need for disruptive change was staring you in the face constantly. In every interaction you had with your financial services needs, whether it was payments or lending or credit. Always looking at the fintech investing world for me was looking at it through the strategic lens. First at Merrill Lynch, then at Goldman Sachs, and now at Adros, where there was plenty that needed to be improved. And in each of those phases, fintech always went through the same evolution in every country around the world. It started in payments, then lending, then wealth. So the part to me is it's almost perpetual disruption because you're constantly seeing an evolution and people try and do it better and faster.